Hey guys, Miss Warren here. Today I wanted to show y'all some practice for one-point linear perspective. One-point linear perspective is a way to draw objects three-dimensionally with one side facing you and the corners that recede into space. Now in this piece of paper, for this practice, each object has its own vanishing point. On our final thing, which we will be drawing for this class, is a one-point perspective room. All the objects will share a single point, but we're just practicing here so they each have their own individual vanishing point. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the U because it's the easiest shape. And here it's labeled as shape B. I'm going to draw a line from each corner to the vanishing point. So shape B to vanishing point B. So I'm going to make sure it touches the corner, touches the dot, and then draw the slanted line. The slanted line is called an orthogonal. It is a line that slants to the vanishing point that makes something appear 3D. So, and then I'm going to go to the widest part of the curve. Anytime you're drawing something curved in one-point linear perspective, you want to go to the widest part of the curve first. And then this corner up here, I'm going to make sure I touch that corner and touch the dot. And I'm going to draw this line just until I hit here, because you wouldn't be able to see it through this. Now I'm not going to bother drawing this line or this line because it would just go through the rest of the shape. And I'm not making a transparent shape, I'm making a solid shape so you wouldn't see through it. Now to end my shape, I just need to copy this line here. So it kind of goes down and then scoops around. So I'm going to start a little bit further down the orthogonals. It goes down and it scoops and it kind of goes round at the end here. This one goes so far back behind that I'm not going to end it. It ends somewhere like over here back behind it. So I'm not going to bother continuing. Now I'm going to clean up my orthogonals. I don't need the ones that go outside of the shape anymore. I just drew them all the way to make sure that they were lined up. I'm going to darken the lines I want to keep. And there I have my U in one-point linear perspective. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do this shape A here. So from each of the corners, I'm going to go to vanishing point A. I'm going to start with this corner here. Now this corner at the top, I probably won't bother with because it would just go through this corner and be parallel to it. Now I'm going to go the corners that stick out as well as the corners that stick in. So I'm going to touch that corner that goes in. I'm going to draw to the vanishing point. The corner that sticks out, draw to the vanishing point. The corner that sticks in, make sure you're still touching the dot. The corner that sticks out. This is really good practice for furniture or stairs. Take this last corner here. Now I'm not going to bother with this corner because it would just go through everything and you wouldn't really be able to see it anyway. But what I will do is to kind of make this look like a tunnel, I am going to draw from this corner here to the vanishing point. I'm going to just make sure my ruler is touching, but I'm going to stop when I hit this line. Okay. Now I'm going to have to decide where I want to end everything. Now if I want this to end, and you can see the other side of it, I'll end it before it goes to the bottom. So if this line is horizontal and flat, this line right here to here will be horizontal and flat. If this line here is vertical, the line that I end it with will also be straight up and down vertical. I'm going to erase this extra little orthogonal that I don't need anymore. And now our object has the illusion of having a hole in it. Okay, so this line here is flat and horizontal. So I'm going to line it up with that, slide it down, and then I'm going to draw it flat and horizontal. This little line here is vertical, so I'm going to line it up with this line that I drew earlier. Make sure it's vertical just like the other line and draw that, but I'm going to stop when I hit the next orthogonal, the next slanted line. Just a reminder, orthogonals are lines that slant and touch from the corner to the dot and make it appear 3D. So now if this line is flat horizontal, I'm going to line it up with that edge, and then I'm going to slide it down till I hit that last line that I finished. I'm going to draw a flat line here. When this line is vertical, I'm going to line it up. I'm going to slide it over till it hits this line. I'm going to just draw it between those two orthogonals, and I'm going to stop when I hit the second one. Then I'm going to start this flat one, and I'm going to slide it down till it meets the other one. Here we go. Now I'm going to erase the extra lines that are outside of the shape. So now we have this interesting shape that kind of looks like stairs with a window drawn in 1 point linear perspective. Okay, I'm going to do these two as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, I might actually see a little bit of a corner on this shape here. Let me scooch my paper over. Got to make sure I'm touching the corner and the dot. There we go. And I'm going to see, would I see this one? I'm going to line it all up. I'm going to touch that top corner, touch the vanishing point. Yeah, I would see that side just a little bit. Now, because this dot is further over than that corner, that's why we would see this one. And then this corner as well. There's a little bit of a corner here that sticks in, so I want to draw that one. And then there's another corner that sticks in here. So you want to do the corners that poke in as well as the corners that poke out. See, this corner pokes out. So does this one. Okay, now I'm going to take my ruler, and if this first line is vertical, I'm going to end that section vertically, but I'm going to stop at the orthogonal. Then I'm going to line up the next section. Okay, I'm going to erase this one because that extra line was from that shape back up there. I'm going to line it up with the angle here. I'm going to slide it down until it lines up with the little vertex here. I'm going to go across. Then I'm going to line it up with this angle. Put it here. Go like that. Then this one is vertical. So I'm going to line it up with the vertical edge here. Back it up till I hit my last line. Draw a vertical line, but I'm going to stop in between those orthogonals. Then we have a flat horizontal line. I'm going to line it up, slide it down till I meet the other side of the shape. Uh-oh, I forgot this corner here. See, I would have gone all the way here and that would have been wrong. So let me stop what I'm doing, go to this corner that pokes in, and I'm going to draw from that corner to the line. So now I know that I have to stop at this line as well. Otherwise, it would have been wrong. There we go. Then since this line is straight up and down, I have to draw this line straight up and down. And since this line is flat horizontal, I have to draw this line. I'm sure this goes all the way down. There we go. Flat and horizontal. Okay, now I'm going to erase my extra orthogonals. Clean up the area. And there we have that shape in 3D 1 point linear perspective. Okay, now we're going to do shape D here. So yet again, every corner to the vanishing point. It's going to be a lot like the other two shapes. Every corner that pokes out. And don't forget the corners that poke in like I did earlier. that angle was a little bit off. Let me fix that. There we go. Go exactly to the dot. Right to the point. I think the only thing that shapes that would be kind of like this if you were drawing a house or a room would probably be stairs, possibly a really complex chair. Okay, so now, oh, I almost forgot this corner that goes in. So you've got to make sure you get all the corners that go in and the corners that go out. Okay, now I'm going to do my ending lines. So I'm going to line it up flat horizontally. I'm going to slide it down, choose how thick I want my shape. And I'm going to do it flat horizontally here. I'm going to do all my, well, let's do the vertical ones. Then line it up with that one and do your vertical line. Then flat here for horizontal. Then turn it for vertical. Then flat for horizontal. And vertical. Then flat horizontal. Okay, now I'm going to clean up my extra lines that I don't need anymore, and I just want like this stair step. It's upside down stairs shape. Okay, and there we have the shapes in 1 point linear perspective. Don't forget to put your name on it. Go ahead and give it a try, and I look forward to seeing your work.